All right, this is my next CBG build, and I don't have a lot of boxes on hand. I had a bunch of these Romeos and Julietas that actually made into a drawer system. I have this old tin can here. I was thinking about doing one, and I do have one punch box. And I was gonna do it with that, but then I was like, well, I want to try to build my own box, and I got a few things. I acquired the drill press, a router. I built a table for it, and then I got a sander, and then my recent is the bandsaw. I got this off a guy up in near LA for $60. Pretty good. I had to bring it home, cleaned up, put a new blade on it, but it's pretty nice, and it has a grinder wheel on it as well. And then one of my friends from work, this anesthesiologist, upgraded his table saw, and he gave me this table saw. Got another thing on it there, but anyway, so I have a lot of things. So I decided to build. Oh, not only that, Michelle got me this thing here, which is a wood planer, thickness planer, so I can take any thickness of wood like this, and this is like ½ inch, and I can go down to 1/4 inch or 10 whatever. So I took a bunch of those wood pallets, broke them up, and got me some lengths of board and made me a box. And I did a joint like this on it, which it turned out pretty good. A lot of this, you can see this where I filled it here. That's with epoxy, and that'll be fine. I'll stain this or color it or something. I don't know what I'm going to do with it exactly. I thought about doing some wood burning on this, trying my hand at that, with some different designs and stuff. But right now I'm waiting for a Dremel router bit, so I want to reset. I did this, but the way I was doing it was with a chisel and a hammer, and it's not to my liking. But anyway, so both sides I think will be inset, so you'll have a piece of 1/4 inch thickness plywood here, and it'll set inside here like that. And then I'll glue some supports. I don't know, like this is a piece of pine, but anyway, it'll be supported in all 4 corners. Glue that in to the right length, and then you can drill down through the top into that in each corner to secure the corners. So then I bought a MGB neck, like is on my other one that I built, that my next door neighbor still has, Shane. And there was at one time Michael Breedlove, the guy who runs MGB. He's in a lot of these guitar building groups on Facebook, and he said, "Hey, is anybody interested in these new things that I have?" And so he laser cuts these out of thin plywood, and he gave these to a bunch of people. So I have these control knob things here. I just painted them black, thinking that I can add some red and orange and yellow to it later. So this is kind of a theme, if you will. I was thinking like cars and gambling, and kind of this kind of hot rod kind of look to it. And last year when I was at one of the car shows, swap meets, I picked up some car emblems. These are Chevy emblems here, as well as the 327 emblem here. I think I paid $5 for 2 sets of these. So I was thinking to incorporate those as well. And then here's the little pickup that comes with and is utilized, but that's like a pickup ring cover, that black thing there. So, and then I also bought a black guitar parts kit. So it comes with this mini humbucker pickup that you can lay in, and it has a cover that goes over it here. And then there's three knob harnesses with a jack, a little three string telly style bridge knobs and stuff, and a little nut. But so that's my idea, and my headstock, because I was gonna just do the headstock like I did the other one, which was this shape here, which I like. I really actually like that a lot. I was thinking more of kind of like a card shaped headstock, but this is like a spade. I was trying to, and then last night I was thinking, instead of just kind of a two-dimensional, flat looking, and just cut it out and sand it kind of thing, I was thinking of trying to make this more three-dimensional, like actually curve the sides to make it look like it's a three-dimensional. I mean, this is 3D, obviously, but to curve it to make it look like it's an actual spade in space. I don't know. I'm going to try it. Maybe try to Dremel carve this piece of wood to test it, because obviously if I ruin this neck is done, and this was $70. So anyway, that's my idea about this. I may actually have to cut this box down some. I was thinking maybe the thickness of this box, which is not that much different, but this was my first real attempt at making a box that I could use in CBG making. Now, what I might like is I get all these pictures from the internet, and you see this guy's reclaimed box, but obviously this box has not been planed down, and maybe it may be planed down on one side, like the inside. He just planed those down or something. But anyway, that's what I look at, and I see these, like, there's several different versions, and that looks super cool. Different things like that. But anyway, that's my project I'm working on now. I'm waiting right now, like I said, on those router bit parts, and some drawing compass things and stuff. But anyway, this should turn out to be pretty cool. Then my next, obviously, once I get the top and the bottom fitted, I got to start cutting out a hole for the neck, for this to sit down in there, because this will have to sit down inside of there somewhere about there. But and then figure out a support system for it, and then whether or not I want to cut it down to a little bit shallower depth. But anyway, that's what we're working on now. Any suggestions? I don't know. Give me a shout.